How many categories of GSTL tax are there? GSTL tax. How many categories? 5. First one, core tax. Second one, SQL tax. Third one, formatting tax. Formatting tax. Fourth one, function tax. Fifth one, XML tax. Okay. First one, core tax. How many core tax are there? 10. C colon out, C colon set, remove. Next, if. Fifth one, choose. Next, when. Seventh one, otherwise. For each. For tokens. Next, redirect. Okay. Yesterday, that programs I didn't execute, program not working now. That is two reasons. One is that a JRE first while installing what I given, old version JRE given. One more reason, while copying zip files I copied, jar files I didn't copy. Zip you have to extract, then you have to copy. Okay, that is two reasons not executed. See the programs. See, first the program, welcome program. Say here out tag to display output messages. Okay, out tag to display output messages. Say out tag prefix is C. Then prefix matched. This is matched in XML in the jar file that is going to run. See, if I run this program, demo.jsp, run on server. Next, finish. See, welcome. Okay. This is first program. See, out tag. Second program, this is a given yesterday. Set. It is used to set the value in a variable. See, a equal to 10. I'm printing a. Again, I'm removing a. Again, I'm trying to print, but only one time printed. One time printed. Suppose I'll remove this one. Now, how many times printed? 2 times printed. See, 2 times printed. Now, what I'll do is here. Now, one time only printed. Because I removed. See, one time printed. Okay. This program already written. Now, another program will see. Even if tag choose when otherwise up to here I given no. Choose when otherwise program also I given. Just I'll execute the programs. See. Here C colon out. This is I'll remove now. A value 10. C colon if test equal to dollar open brace A greater than 0. Then C colon out value equal to say positive number. Now, if I run this program, what is the output comes? Positive number. So 10 greater than 0, true, then positive number. Say right click, run on server, save. See positive number. Okay, positive number. Now here, if you want to write more than one condition, then you can go for choose. More than one condition, we can choose. C colon choose. C colon when. Test equal to $a greater than 0. See, C colon out, value equal to positive number. Next, C colon when. Test equal to $a less than 0. C colon out, value equal to negative number. C colon otherwise. C colon out, value equal to 0. Okay. See, A greater than 0, positive number. A less than 0, negative number. These two conditions are false, 0. See, right click, run on server, save. See, positive number. Suppose this is A value minus 10. Then negative number. See, negative number. Suppose A value 0. Then 0 comes. But if you want to pass value dynamically, how to pass? Now the value 10 or minus 10 or 0, I want to pass dynamically. Then how to pass value dynamically? This value dynamically I want to enter. What you write? Scanner class not suitable for this. Scanner class only core Java. That is no one will use, already told, no. Scanner class, command line arguments, buffered reader, data inputs, these all no one will use in real time. That is only core Java, learning process purpose only. Advanced Java, how you accepted dynamically data? Where? How to accept data dynamically? Solid's topic onwards you have seen. How you retrieve? How will read get the data from dynamically? What is it? Request parameter, HTML program only. In HTML only you have to enter. Scanner class, no buffer read. These all no one will use in real time. That is only learning process scanner class in the core Java. Okay. After getting a job, no scanner class, no buffer reader, no data inputs in, these all not required. Okay. Java made for internet application. Internet application, you will enter the data only in browser. Browser means HTML. So if you want to enter data dynamically, HTML program you have to write. When submit button clicked here, you have to receive. How to receive? Get parameter. That is you have to write. Request dot get parameter. Then what you have to do? Here expression you have to write like this. Request dot get parameter. Parameter name, support data. You will pass dynamically. That data placed here. So data, if you want to enter dynamically, like this you have to write. Now the data comes, it is evaluated in expression, then stored in A. But receiving from HTML. Now no scanner. This scanner class only browser is possible scanner class? No. Okay. Now like this we have to write. if you want to accept the data dynamically. If you want to accept the data dynamically, you have to write like that. Write HTML, when submit button clicked, this JSP. In this JSP, request dot get parameter. Then pass the value. The type you have to write. Okay. This is about yesterday whatever I explained. When, choose, otherwise. Up to here I explained, no? Already written program, this one also. See, whatever I taught yesterday, that is just I have shown output, execution. Now, so total 5 categories of tags are there. Only 2 categories important. These 3 categories not important. Core tags, total 10 tags are given. Out of 10, 7 completed. Okay. Now, 8th one for each, 9th one for tokens, 10th one redirect. Next, write it. 8th one, C colon for each. It is equivalent to for loop and enhanced for loop. It is equivalent to for loop and enhanced for loop. It is equivalent to for loop and enhanced for loop. It is equivalent to for loop and enhanced for loop. See, this tag name is for each. This tag name is for each. Here E capital. E capital. Okay. Here tag name is for each. E capital. It is equivalent to for loop also, enhanced for loop also. Both possible. Now, how to use like a for loop? How to use like enhanced for loop? Both the examples I'll give. See, normal for loop, how will write in a core Java? For what will write? Int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Like this will write no? Enhanced for loop, how will write? For one data type, one variable. What will write? Colon. After that, either array reference or collection reference. Collections framework you studied, no? Array list, linked list, hash set, linked hash set, tree set, hash map, linked hash map, tree map, these all. Any one collection or any one array. Okay. Either array reference or collection reference you have to pass. So like this you have to write. This is collection reference or array reference. From this array, one element copied in A. Okay. If B is array, from this array, one element copied in A. If B is collection, from that collection, one object copied in A. That type. So this is normal for loop. This is enhanced for loop. Enhanced for loop, we can call it a for each loop also. Okay. So this tag you can use like this also. You can use like this also. Both possible. Now, how to use? I'll show you. See, it is compulsory. If you want to use core tags, this line is compulsory. After that, C colon for each. Here, variable, one variable you have to write. Begin, you have to write. End, step. These attributes you have to write. Now, for each, where, begin, end, step. Now, where equal to one variable name. Suppose I. Where you want to start? 1. Where you want to end? 10. 1 incrementing. So, step. If you write like this, it is nothing but I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. So I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. Now here C colon out, value equal to I. Will it print I or I value? Will it print I or I value? It will print I only. I have to print I value. Expression language dollar open brace close brace. Okay. Then I value printed. See, if I run now 1 to 10 printed. See 1 to 10. If you want to print in next line, what you have to do? Line break. Then HTML code you can attach. HTML freely you can write here. No confusion. If it is solid, little bit complicated. Okay, HTML freely you can write. See, see 1 to 10. 1 to 10 printed. Okay. Here, these attributes I am writing now, these all I am not writing my own. Those all predefined. It is just like a HTML. If you want to see that library, just whichever category of tags required, just type in Google JSTL core tags. Oracle documentation comes. In the documentation, if you scroll down, tag summary. Each tag what purpose? Description. In that, for each, you click on for each. You click on for each. Then for each attributes it shows. See, for each attributes here. See, begin, end, step, where. If you want to write like a for each loop, items you have to write. See, collection of items. Then enhanced for loop type you can write. Okay, items you have to write, where you have to write. If you write only 2 attributes, enhanced for loop. If you write these 4 attributes, normal for loop. Say I written normal for loop here. Now here I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus, 1 incremented. That I value printed. Write this program. See, every line tag is there. Every line tag. It is 100% tag based application. It is just like a HTML. But one more thing, remember, variable here, attribute values must be quoted. Here, without quotes also it works, HTML. But here, double quotes, compulsory. If you don't write, error. JSP, there are so many rules and guidelines. But HTML, no rules and guidelines. That's what it works. Here, compulsory or write double quotes. Okay. If you don't write double quote, it is not executed. Error comes. Now, here, first line HTML, second line HTML, third line HTML. These 4 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines JSP. Again, these 3 lines HTML. Okay. HTML is not a case sensitive, but JSP is a case sensitive. And JSP, so many rules and guidelines are there. For HTML, no rules and guidelines. If browser understands, output comes. Browser doesn't understand, no output. Error also will not come. Exception also will not come. Okay. No errors, no exception, no logic, nothing. If browser understands, output displayed. Browser not understanding, output not comes. That's it. But JSP errors also comes, exceptions also comes, and wrong output also comes. That will be happen. Okay. Now, this is for loop. Here, I given here, it is equivalent to for loop and enhanced for loop. Like a for loop I explained. Enhanced for loop means collection required. That is next topic, next concept, SQL tags. While teaching SQL tags, I'll retrieve the data from database. That data as a collection. That is I can retrieve with this. I'll show you. But now, next one for tokens. Note on. 9th one. C:, for tokens. It is used to iterate token by token. C:, for tokens. It is used to iterate token by token in a specified string. It is used to iterate token by token in a specified string. If I write welcome to Java, is it 1 string or 3 strings? Is it 1 string or 3 strings? 1 string. Token nothing but token is string or word? Word. Token nothing but 1 word. This is treated as 1 string. 1 string, it has 3 tokens. So, welcome is a 1 word. 2 is a 1 word. Java is another word. So, welcome to Java is a 1 string and it has 3 tokens. 3 words, 3 tokens. These tokens, if you want to iterate one by one, this one required. In core Java, we used one class with the library methods to iterate token by token. Which class we used? String handling, collections, we studied. Token by token if you want to iterate. What is it? String tokenizer. String tokenizer. One class is there, no? String tokenizer. That class in java.util package. Token by token we iterated. That is only here. Now, I'll remove this. C:, for tokens. Here, variable, items, delims, delimiter. How to separate? That is here. Suppose I'll write here, welcome to Java. I'll write. Or welcome to JSTL. I'll write. Here, welcome to JSTL. How to differentiate here token by token? space. That is your right here. Delims. Whenever space comes, it will be considered as one token. That token is going to be stored in one variable. Yes. That is printing. C colon out. Value equal to S. Now, if you write like this, S only printed. So what you have to do? Expression language. Like this. Now, from welcome to JSTL, whenever space comes, that will be considered as one token. This token copied in S, that is printed. Again, next space 2, it is stored in S, printed. JSTL space printed. See, welcome to JSTL. But token by token printed without line break. Reason, I didn't write it break, line break. Now you see line by line printed. See, welcome to JSTL. Now, here, suppose if I write here O, what will happen? Whenever O comes, it will be treated as one token. WELC one word, ME space T. This is one word, space JSTL one more word, like that printed. That is delimiter. See, whatever you specify, based on that, it will decide token. So here, that's what space better. Now write this one. Is it over? So welcome to JSTL is a one string. In that string, 3 tokens are there. One token iterated, stored in S. That S is going to be printed. Like that, welcome first line to second line, JSTL third line printed. Now 9 tags completed. Last tag, redirect. Is it over program? Last one, 10th one, C colon, redirect. In Sowlets, you studied Sowlet forwarding, Sowlet including, Sowlet redirecting. Sowlet forwarding, Sowlet including, Sowlet redirecting you studied. If you want to forward in JSP, which tag we used? Forward. JSP colon forward. For including, JSP colon include. For redirecting, here tag is there. There no action. We have to use this tag only. Write it. It is used to redirect the control from one JSP to another JSP. It is used to redirect the control from one JSP to another JSP. It is used to redirect the control from one JSP to another JSP. So, in it, forwarding, redirecting, what's the difference? Main difference? Forward, redirect. Forwarding, same request forwarded. Redirecting, new request. That means data will not come, only control passed. Okay. See, suppose example demo.jsp. Here test.jsp, demo.jsp. Now here I'll write redirect. C colon redirect URL test.jsp. Now I'll execute this program. It will be redirected to test.jsp. Now see, this is demo.jsp. It is test.jsp. I'm redirecting control to test.jsp. Okay. Now I'll execute demo.jsp. Then control diverted to test.jsp. See, demo.jsp I'll execute. Right click, run on server, save. Now, see, I'm executing demo.jsp, but redirected to test.jsp. See, you observe, even if you type like this also. Here, what I'm typing, see, demo.jsp. I'm typing demo.jsp. See, if I run test.jsp, see. Okay, it is redirected. This is redirecting. Ready, son? uh, 10 tags completed, core tags completed, basic tags completed. Okay. So I am sending request to demo.jsp. Here control redirected to test.jsp. 10 tags completed. Now next SQL tags. Second category, SQL tags. Here. SQL prefix set data source. Second one, SQL prefix SQL colon update. Third one, SQL colon query. Three tags. Note down. In order to use the above tags, we must include the following taglib directive in JSP. In order to use the above tags, we must include the following taglib directive in JSP. Taglib URI, this is JSP, JSTL, SQL. Prefix also SQL. In order to use the above tags, we must include the following taglib directive in JSP. In order to use the above tags, we must include the following taglib directive in JSP. http://java.sun.com JSP JSTL SQL. Prefix also SQL. Now three tags are there. These are all important only. First one, SQL colon set data source. D capital S capital, no space between words. It is used to establish the connection between JSP and database. It is used to establish the connection between JSP and database. It is used to establish the connection between JSP and database. Is it over? So JSP program and database, you can connect with this tag. Say in a one line we can connect. Now, previously you written JSP program database connection also you have seen. First we've overridden init method, later class dot for name, driver manager dot get connection, try catch block, these all we written. Those are not required here. It is different. See. Is it over? See. Here SQL tags you have tried. SQL. Prefix also SQL. Now SQL colon set data source. Here variable var attribute, driver one attribute, URL one attribute, user one attribute, password one attribute. Like this. These attributes, I am not writing my own predefined. It should be where only, it should be driver only, it should be URL only, it should be user only. User name also you cannot write. They given user only. Okay. That is documentation. You can observe the documentation part. SQL tags, JSTL SQL tags, Oracle documentation. This is, see, this URI, this prefix here, set data source in this. See, where, driver, URL, user, password. In the place of user, if you write username also error, you should write user only. That is already defined. Okay. You cannot write your own words. This is not my own word, predefined. Now, driver, Oracle dot, JDBC dot, driver dot, Oracle driver. URL, JDBC colon, Oracle colon, then colon, add localhost, localhost. Next, 1521 XE, user, system, manager. Connection established. That connection you can store in one variable. Otherwise, write con connection. We are writing connection con. Like that, con also you can write. Now, with this line, connection established. But if you want to print connection established successfully, which tag required? C colon out. Value equal to connection established successfully. But this one, if you want to write this tag lib required, no? Core tag lib. See, if you want to use here, what we record? Core. Here, what we record? C. Now executed. See, if I run demo.jsp, I'll run. Save. Here now error comes, driver not found exception comes. See, here class not found exception, oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. What we have to do? Jar file. Jar file we have to copy into Tomcat lib folder. C drive, Oracle XE, app, Oracle, product 11.2.0, server, JDBC, lib. This file, copy. Copy. This PC, C drive, program files, Apache Software Foundation, Tomcat 9, lib. Paste. See, OJDBC 6_G or 8_G, you have to copy. Then it works. But server, we have to restart. Server, we have to restart. This server already started. I'll stop. Server stopped. Now I'll run. Run on server. Now see, connection established successfully. See, this program, it appears like a HTML, no? It appears like a HTML. Okay. So 100% tag based application. See, already you studied in JSP, JDBC code we written already. That program, this program you observe. It is very simple appears, no? Right, this one. So here driver, URL, user, password, we passed. But backside, set data source nothing but backside one Java class, Java program running. With that program connection established, that object referred by con. This con you can use to perform operations. How to use, I'll explain. See, with this one tag only, connection established. With this one tag only, set data source. So backside, one Java program running. For a programmer point of view, it is convenient. It is system point of view, burden only. Backside, one Java program will run. So in that Java program, 5 attributes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attributes, nothing but 5 instance variables. 5 instance variable, 5 setter methods, 5 getter methods. With that, it is working. Okay. Now, how to establish the connection with JSTL tags completed. Now, if you want to perform operations, if you want to insert data, if you want to delete data, if you want to update, creating table, if you want to retrieve data, how to do, I'll explain. Is it over? Completed? Now, second tag, update, SQL colon update. It is used to execute. It is used to execute non-select SQL queries. It is used to execute non-select SQL queries. It is used to execute non-select SQL queries. Other than select, whatever you want, you can execute with this one, SQL colon update. Non-select SQL queries. See, this program only, after this line, suppose I'll open SQL prompt. See, up to 10, roll number 10 is there. 11 record I will insert through JSTL program. See, C colon, not C colon, SQL colon update. Here, data source. SQL. Like this will write. Here query we can write query. Insert into student values. Roll number 11. See, here up to roll number 10 already is there. Roll number 10 is there. 11 I am inserting. 11. This is SQL query. But this SQL query, if you want to execute, connection required. Connection already created, no? This connection you have to write here. But in this line created, here it should be evaluated. That's what expression language you have to write. Now, in this line, connection established. With that connection, this query executed, one record inserted successfully message. See, Right click, run as, run on server, save. See, one record inserted successfully. You can check. See, roll number 11. So already I told you, it is where it is going to insert, we cannot predict. Okay. So 11, roll number 11 inserted here. This is SQL colon update. Write this one. See, writing database related coding in JSTL, very simple. First line, is it completed? First line, what purpose? Core tags. That is out tag purpose. Second line, SQL tags. Set data source, update. So if you want to use core tag, this line is compulsory. If you want to use SQL tag, this line is compulsory. Here set data source with this connection established. With that connection only this query executed. So your connection created, your connection evaluated. That's what your expression language required. Okay, your expression language required. Your connection created. Driver, URL, user, password. With this connection established, that connection referred by con. That connection evaluated here. With this connection only we are calling like this. Okay. See, you have seen already. C colon set var equal to A. Value equal to 10. Like this we written. While printing, what we did? Value equal to dollar open A. Like this we written. Now, here variable created, here evaluated, here connection created, here evaluated. So while creating like this, you are right. While evaluating expression language, you are right. That's what here creation time normal, evaluation time the expression language. So this connection created here, this connection evaluated, with that it is executed. Clear? This is second tag, last tag. Third one, SQL colon query. It is used to execute select SQL queries, select queries. It is used to execute select SQL queries. Here non-select, here select. If you want to retrieve, then select we use. It is used to execute select SQL queries. See here SQL colon query connection. Here select star from student. Now here one more variable is there, var equal to data received. Now here select query executed, select query. But after executing select query, you studied already. Select query, if you want to execute, which method you have to call? Execute query. Execute query method if you call, what is the return type? What is the return type? Execute query method return type. Result set. Now here this query executed, you will get a result set. You will get a result set. So JDBC code already you studied. Select query if it is executed. Select query if you want to execute, execute query method will call. Result set rs equal to stmt dot execute query. Like that we call. That result set here referred by one variable. Something rs. That is not compulsory rs, whatever you want you can write. So here not compulsory con, you can write whatever you want. Now with this line, this query executed. Result set returned. That result set referred by rs. Now it is nothing but collection. rs nothing but collection. Now many records will be there. Now you can use enhanced for loop. See C colon for each. Here var equal to items equal to. If you want to print this rs, if you want to print here rs dot rows, one reserved word is there. It should be evaluated. See here created, here evaluated. This is, it should be evaluated. So expression language. Now from this one record stored in this variable A, otherwise record. Now from this result set, one record referred by record, you can print C colon out value equal to Now record dot roll number. This one, if you want to write, again expression language. Roll number printed. Next, C colon out, value equal to dollar record dot name. C colon out, value equal to dollar record dot marks. See what will happen? See here. Here with this tag, connection established. That connection referred by con. This con we are using here to execute this query. Then result set generated, that is referred by RS. This RS I'm using here to make it separate records. One record, roll number, name, marks. Again second record, again roll number, name, marks, like that printed. Now see. See, all records printed. If you want to design table format, what you write? Table tags you can write. HTML you can write. HTML body BG color or table tags. Okay. Table close, body close, HTML close. Here, this is totally like a one record. So one row, TR open. Here, TR close. This is like a one cell. What you write? TD. Here, TD close. Again, TD open. TD close. Again, TD open. Here again, TD close. Okay. Now you observe. It is HTML part, these three lines. HTML, HTML background color green, text color yellow, border 20. That HTML closed. Here, while printing, it is one record. So one row. In that row, three cells. See, now table format printed. See, table format printed. Okay. Roll number, name, marks, like this. So like this you can access. See, you observe this program, previous program you observe. Already JDBC program we written in JSP. That program, this program you observe, it appears like a complete HTML. Every line it appears like a tag. Okay. Write this one. So if you know tag names, if you know attribute names, you can write program. No logic, nothing in JSTL. Just if you know tags and attributes, then any program you can write. Over. So with this tag connection established, with that connection query executed, you will get a result set iterated, printed with for each loop, for each tag. Is it completed? Total, how many categories of tags are there? 5. 2 categories completed. Remaining 3 categories, these 3 categories not important. These notes I'll share in Google Classroom, just your practice. Here no logic, nothing, only tag name, attribute name. If you know the tag name, if you know the attribute name, you can write. Programs also I'll share in Google Classroom, you can practice. Okay. Formatting tags list programs, list program, these all I'll share in Google Classroom, just you practice. Tomorrow I'll teach MVC. Okay. MVC, and next one reflection API. Maybe Friday or Saturday last class. Okay. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So just one class like required. This MVC important, reflection not important. MVC reflection API, I'll explain. Maybe Friday or Saturday last class. Okay. NASCAM exam, those whoever want to write, just I shared PDF file shared in Google Classroom. You check according to that register. Okay. That is I have shown NASCAM exam pattern. This one, here here don't click on this register. This register don't click. Okay. This registration after passing exam, after passing for getting fee reimbursement at the time, you'll get its 50% fee back. No, at the time you have to register. That one don't register. You follow this registration. This registration you follow. Here all steps are there. This PDF file I shared in Google Classroom. Okay. This is they selected for Python people. They given example Python. They given you select full stack Java. Okay. Here somewhere it will ask your course name. At the time you select full stack Java. Here Here, like this Python comes, here Python they given, you select full stack Java. It is sample for Python students they given, you select full stack Java, that's it. Okay. This PDF file you follow. Registration for mock exam. Okay. After that, if you want to write exam, this is present mock exam 0 it shows money. Like later 600 you have to pay for exam. 600 rupees will be there. So complete instructions are there in this documentation. Once if you go through, you'll understand. If any doubts are there, if any queries are there, admin number also I given. You contact them. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Tomorrow MVC. Online students. Vamshi. Yeah, delims. Delims. You can write space also, comma also, character also, whatever you want, you can write. Anjali. Yeah. Core Java, Advanced Java, Oracle. Those who completed, they can register for NASCAM exam. Krishna. Downloading jar files. Just open Google, type jstl.jar, standard.jar. You'll get it. Hitesh. Google Classroom link. You contact admin only. So, admin number you can contact. Manoj. You can write multiple conditions. One only you can write. Rakesh. Last date is after completion of course. You can take 1 month gap like that, you can write. Or you can write now itself. Otherwise, contact admin for details. Shweta. Yeah, on how it will be that exam is that mock exam will be there. Mock exam and exam pattern. Pattern also I'll share in Google Classroom. Last date will not be there. Just contact admin only. A listener program Avi. That is that without saying I cannot give answer. Mail to my mail ID. Vamshi. SQL types. SQL tags. 3 categories of SQL tags are there. 3 tags are there. SQL tags. These are SQL tags. Vanilla. Experience means Spring Boot also required. Frameworks also required. Anjali, that is time slot you can decide, you can select, you can write. Just contact detail for more details. One minute, online student. Shiva Sai. The jar files copy into Tomcat lib folder. Bargo. Yeah, that PDF files I shared in Google Classroom, you can check it. Manoj. RS dot rows nothing but from result set records. We'll see continuation tomorrow.